Darrell Hall arrived at STMC in 1979. Since that time, he has made a profoundly positive impression on all who have had the good fortune to work with him or to have been taught by him. His success as a head football coach has been remarkable, with 12 provincial football championships, Coach of the Year in 2006. And with this, he has gained respect from anyone who has coached against him.
My name is Ron Crusado, and I've had the privilege to be associated with St. Thomas More for the past 21 years. I arrived at STM in 1990 to help Darrell Hall with the Grade 8 football program. My goal was to stay for 1 year. I stayed for 17. The reason? 2 words: Darrell Hall. Darrell, as you watch this video, please know that your passion and compassion for all you do at STM is contagious. I would not have stayed if it were not for you. While our time on the field is over, our time off the field is just beginning. We have worked together, laughed together, and cried together. Now it is your time to step back and smell the roses. You and Anae have done an incredible job in raising Michael, Aaron, and Matthew, and yes, Chico too. You have made me a better person for knowing you. Take care, my friend. Love you.
Indeed, to out-prepare Mr. Hall, you need more than just to get up early. You can't go to sleep at all. As a teacher, Darrell Hall has an amazing ability to engage students. His understanding in history is impressive, and his passion is infectious. As a published author and guest speaker in the apologetics, his work is inspiring. Our school community is very fortunate to have him come back into the classroom to teach religion next year. Darrell Hall's greatest impact has been during his time as principal since the year 2000. Respected by colleagues, by parents and students. Respected not just because he was our principal, but because of how he was our principal. Always fair and willing to listen, Darrell Hall worked behind the scenes to make this the kind of school it is today.
Mr. Hall was enormously dedicated to the mission of St. Thomas More Collegiate. Its mission as a Catholic school in the tradition of Blessed Edmund Rice and built on the essential elements of Christian brother education. His commitment was so obvious in so many ways. One of the things that stands out for me is the fact that even though he had a time-consuming and an energy-consuming job as a principal, he always took time to teach religious education. I know that for a number of years he was instrumental in organizing and delivering the grade 11 retreat that took place off the school property. I was always particularly happy that he sent a very clear message to the entire school community about the reverence and the respect that was needed when we had school mass or school prayer services. His commitment to the mission was just so obvious. There are so many things that I would like to highlight about Mr. Hall's tenure as principal, but one of the things that comes readily to mind is how diligently he worked to enhance and improve the learning opportunities for every student. The Learning Assistance Program was put on a most professional footing. It was there to serve students. Really dedicated people were hired. The whole area of music, art, drama was revitalized. It's an enormously credible program. It has brought great renown to the school. I know as well that people have different opinions about these school ratings that are carried out by the Fraser Institute. But under Mr. Hall's leadership, St. Thomas More advanced in leaps and bounds in that rating. It's brought enormous credibility to the school, a credibility that's really, really important because people do have options. Mr. Hall realized that, and he really did work very hard to improve the academic setting of the school. On a personal note, it was a very distinct honor for me to have worked with Mr. Hall over the period from 2000 to 2006. We had, I think, a deep mutual respect and regard, and I treasure that to this day. During that period, we faced some really serious crises. And yet in the midst of those, we were always able to enjoy some lighter moments, which greatly eased the burden. So, Darrell, I want to simply say thank you. And I pray God's abundant blessings and peace on you in the days ahead. Thank you.
Working with faculty heads and teachers to improve academic performance, working to develop our fine arts program, campus ministry, and ensuring that all students have the opportunity to excel in all aspects of school life. Darrell Hall's service to this school has been exemplary. He is a loyal servant of God, and in this humility, he has served our school and our community in the greatest way possible. On behalf of staff, students, and parents, thank you, Mr. Hall.